I feel a lot better already. I mean business.
And I really feel like crying.
And I need to take my own advice. So I recently quit my job, and people always talk about how corporate can make you ugly, and the corporate uglies got me. The corporate uglies got me. I'm gonna admit it. The corporate uglies got me. And I won't say ugly in the sense of like, oh, I'm hideous, I'm ugly. But I just feel like ugly in the sense of like, I just have not been taking care of myself in the ways that I feel like I should. So that's why today I'm getting myself together. Like, I have more time on my hands now. So I'm just like, why not? This is the perfect time to do some self-care, take care of myself mentally, physically, do everything I need to do just to feel good inside and out, because this is my little adult gap year, adult summer, whatever you want to call it, while I'm in this in-between phase of like quitting a job, finding new work, and blah, 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 blah. So let's just get into it. My first step to feeling good is taking a really nice shower. And this is not to be confused with an everything shower. You don't have to do too much, like really, it's not that serious. Now you can take an everything shower if you want to, because I understand, you know, those can be fun, but sometimes when you're just trying to get yourself together, doing all of that, it just doesn't make any sense. My version of a really nice shower is getting a soap that I like. I really love this one from You to the People. It just smells really good and it feels really good on my skin. So I'm gonna use that. And then a speaker. I just need to hear some music. I like to really listen to my manifestation playlist. I'm gonna link it down below because you can listen to it too. And just get the good vibes going and flowing in the shower. It's really good to manifest in the shower. The water just helps bring those manifestations to life. And then I am gonna do one fancy thing, and that's just because I'm really trying to make myself feel good. Like, I feel like sometimes you do gotta do a little extra stuff just to get the vibes going. My mom got me these shower steamers. I'm gonna try that today. And it's literally just to bring the ambiance and smells in the shower so you can feel really good. Feel like you're at a spa, but not paying too much money and not doing too much either. Hi, we're back. I washed my hair in the shower, and that was so needed because I don't know if you could tell from the last clip, but my hair was super dry and it just needed some love. Honestly, from being at like that job, I would not do my hair almost like at all. Like, I would just put it up in a pineapple and then call it a freaking day and not really take care of my hair. And I feel like that's starting to catch up to me bad, like not in a good way at all. It's catching up. So in order to make sure I take care of my hair, basically right now I'm just gonna detangle it and then flat twist it and put it away. I want my hair gone. I want it goodbye. I want it protected, cute, nice, protected. And I'm gonna put in my curly clip-ins. This is how they look when I take them out of that bag. It looks like a bundle of hot mess. I'm gonna get it to look really cute in a second. I'm excited about that because I just love when my hair is done. If my hair is done, everything is done. Like, I really don't have to do anything else but just sit down and enjoy the fruits of my labor. You know when you like have a task that you know is big and you've been thinking about it for a while and then you're like, okay, I just gotta do it. That's how I feel right now, because one thing that like makes me feel really good is when I look good, change the whole trajectory of my mood and my feelings and my vibe and everything like that. So we just gotta do it. I have my hair all twisted up and I ended up getting some really bad cramps. So I took a really long break, but actually it all worked out because now the twists are super dry and I can put them up. I'm not excited about having to detangle this hair. I can't lie, but I'm really excited about having my hair done. So we'll pick our battles. At the halfway mark. Ah! Tonight will be the night. Okay, now clearly this hair, my real hair, is not matching the clip-in hair. So obviously we have to like comb it, dim and brush it, and do all that stuff. But I have a little bit of heat damage up here. I think it's like right here. So that wouldn't curl anyway. So what I'm gonna do instead is do some flexi rods. I might have left too much of my actual hair out. I do this every time. Every time I don't wear clip-ins for a minute, I forget how much hair that I leave out. And I usually don't leave this much out because I'm like, wait a second, this is a lot of hair. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and do the flexi rods anyways and just hope for the best in the morning because this is just way too much hair out. I'm actually a little bit annoyed. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure it out. It's okay. Perfect. Hey. Okay, we got all the flexi rods in. Looking super cute. I feel like it's gonna blend nicely tomorrow. I think I'm gonna call it a night just because I didn't feel good earlier, and we can finish the rest of the self-care items tomorrow. So see you in the morning. Bye. Good morning, my beautiful, beautiful people. Okay, so this is me the next day, and this is how I ended up deciding to put my hair in these little like bubbles to help protect the curls a little bit. I don't know if it worked. It doesn't look too bad. Like this was flat when I got up, but I fluffed it out a little bit. But I figure we take it down together and see what's going on. Like, also I don't wear glasses. I just thought these were really cute. I love wearing, like, I have like 3 different pairs of like glasses, and I like wearing them when I'm pretending that I'm working now, that I'm like self-employed or whatever. So yeah, if you see me in my glasses, that just means I mean business, or I'm in my alter ego mode of Gail. Gail is like my working girl, so that's what that means. But okay, so I'm gonna take these little bubbles out, and I don't know, I just want to feel so cute. I just want to feel so cute. It's the weekend. Like this is what I live for. Being a girl, like, it's so freaking fun. It kind of made the curls lifeless, actually, and I don't like that. Maybe the hair was too wet to go to sleep like that. Like maybe I should have dried the hair a little more before going to sleep, because since they were still wet, they dried kind of ugly. Like I just love big hair in general, and I know, like, okay, this is not my hair and my hair texture, but I do know that this hair is capable of getting much bigger than this. Like this is just like, okay, like it's cute, but it's not what I was going for at all. Ah! I don't like that. Okay, now I'm scared to take these out, because usually when I do these, I do it all in one day. Like I don't usually do like this second day vibe, but usually because this is like bigger once it dries more, these would be spirally and it would perfectly match. I don't know what to do. This is not what I was going for. Okay, but at the end of the day, we just gonna have to make it work some type of way, because look, this is about to be a ringlet, see, and this is not. What the hell we gonna do now? Okay, I'm thinking okay, no, I'm thinking wet this hair again, define it with the dimming brush, and then blow dry it, so that it can be like, you know, bigger. And honestly, maybe let's just blow dry it. It's still wet. Maybe it's not big because it's still wet. Cause like this ringlet will not blend in with this. Like that's just, am I kidding? Ah, okay. Y'all, it's just ramen noodle curls, and that's just not what I was going for. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, if we're being honest. And this goes back to me saying I took out too much hair. It's okay, guys. It's okay. They say beauty is pain, and sometimes the pain is getting it right. And when you're getting rid of feeling ugly, sometimes you mess up You were ugly that whole time. You were ugly. You were so ugly the whole time. So it might take a minute to get the pretties. I'm definitely joking, but no, it's just, you know, it might take a little second to figure this out, but I'm gonna figure it out. Y'all, this is sick, like actually sick. Oh my gosh. This doesn't match one bit. Huh. Yo, take my hair, stretch it down, and then get it wet, and then like gel it so that it basically is as loose as this hair. And this is like a medium hold gel, so it'll help weigh that curl down a little bit. See? Perfect. Hey! And then pretty much to make sure that it really stays, like that gel is good, but I got this gel a long time ago from this like collab I did. I don't freaking know, but it's like sticky. This is what's gonna really keep it down. Like I use a lot, and I'm about to literally mold my hair to look like this. I still want it to be bigger, and I'm just wondering, like, as it dries, hopefully it does get bigger, because that's just the hair look that I prefer. But this is cute. It's giving a little bit of wet look. Okay, now we can move on to doing some other things so I can continue to feel good. I think I'm gonna do my lashes. You actually called me on therapy day, which is good because I feel like therapy helps so much with feeling better mentally when it comes to getting rid of the corporate uglies. I think a lot of people who work in corporate that don't like it, because corporate is for some people, so let's start there. Like, I don't want people to think like nobody should work corporate. Corporate works for some people, but for the people that it doesn't really work for, a lot of times your mental health is kind of ugly. Like, if you want to use that term, just because we're saying we're getting rid of the corporate ugly. So a lot of times when we are dealing with that type of pressure from work, or just the fact that we don't want to be there, our minds can race and get crazy and just do a lot of things that we don't want it to do. So I love going to therapy and talking with my therapist about how I feel about work. Since I did quit my job before, like leading up to quitting my job, we talked a lot about what that looked like. Should I actually do it? How did I really feel? And then when I did quit, we talked about like, how do I feel now? What am I worried about now? Because obviously when you quit a job and you don't have a backup plan, new worries are gonna appear for you. So we're talking about that, and just figuring out some new things that I can do now that I'm not working, and now like I'm in this in-between phase of not working but looking for work, but also like diving into my passions and stuff like that. So it's just really helpful to have a therapist to talk to and get these thoughts together. So yes, this is another way that I get rid of my corporate uglies and feel better. And if you can't afford a therapist or don't have a therapist because you're scared of therapy for whatever reason, you can talk to your friends and family. Obviously, they won't be able to give you the same like professional help, but it's always good to just get it off your chest and just to talk to somebody, especially when they understand you, because some people don't get it. Some people really don't get it. They're like, especially like if you got like a grandparent, they're like, I worked for 50 years and I hated that job, but I needed to be there and blah, 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 blah. That's not the person that maybe you should go and talk to, but definitely go and talk to somebody so that you can feel heard and understood when you're dealing with the corporate uglies. But okay, I gotta go therapy. Bye. This is me after therapy, and I really feel like crying. But like in a good way. I just feel like a lot of the stuff that we talked about really like I just feel so seen and loved. So I just had to come back to let y'all know like you really should see a therapist if you can, especially dealing with stuff like this, because we talked a lot about like how I feel like leaving corporate and stuff like that, and I do feel really scared. But she just reminded me like I don't know, like she just reminded me like how talented I am and like how I'm capable of doing everything that I want to do, and like the money will come. The money will come. Like obviously you lose certain things when you don't work corporate and like whatever, but I don't know. This is like very crazy. I feel like I will make another video talking more about just the corporate journey and like leaving it and how I feel about that actually, but today we're focused on getting rid of the corporate uglies. So no crying, no tears. We got to do our face. Let's go. Okay, this little physical glow up was really fun. I feel really good. I feel so pretty. Like, I just like when my hair is done and my nails are done. It just makes me feel so cute and feminine and girly and just like, just a cute woman. Like, that's what I am. But when dealing with workplace stress, obviously, like I mentioned earlier, I went to therapy. And you might not have access to therapy. So I feel like glowing up from the corporate uglies is way more than just the physical. Like I said, physical helps. Like when you look good, you feel good, and you see yourself in the mirror, you're like, yes, we're here with it. But you got to be here with it up here too. So besides therapy, I love to journal. So another way that I'm gonna get rid of the corporate uglies a little bit is to write in my journal. And typically when I write in my journal, I don't use prompts. I just free write whatever I feel like. But today I'm gonna do something a little different and go ahead and write with the prompt, because I really want to dive a little bit deeper into my thoughts about quitting my job. I've been having a lot of fear surrounding quitting my job. I kind of hate to admit that because I don't want other people's fear to get onto what I'm thinking about, but I do have a little bit of fear. So I want to write about that a little bit in my journal and just like unpack, like, what am I scared of? What am I feeling? Because a lot of times fear holds you back from doing things that you want to do. So let's unpack it a little bit. I really love journaling because I feel like it's a moment for me to stop and really think about how I'm feeling, think about things I want to manifest, think about things I'm grateful for. I write a lot of different things in my journal. I try to not get in the habit of reading them back though, because sometimes I'll be like, oh shoot, like I'm sad like when I read stuff back. But sometimes it's important to read it back because then you'll notice different patterns of things that you're talking about, things you may need to really sit down and address. So it's really good for that. So I won't go too deep into like what I wrote about in my prompt, like with the prompt, what type of fear is holding me back. But just one thing that I wrote is that I need to promise myself that I'm gonna do it scared. And I made a whole video about doing it scared and and I need to take my own advice. So I'm working on doing that because I just feel like it's so important for me to do. And if I'm gonna tell somebody else to do it scared, then I need to do it scared too. So yeah. Okay, so after I finished journaling, I do feel really good because I just like got that off my chest, and that was my time to worry, and now it's my time to like have gratitude and be thankful for my life and do something happy. So what I like to do again to get rid of my corporate uglies is do my tarot cards. If you don't believe in tarot cards, you can skip past this part, or if this type of stuff scares you, you can skip past this part. It's nothing to be scared of though. Like, to me, tarot cards just like give some guidance. I'm just a very spiritual person. I believe there's a God and we don't need to get into that in this video, but this is just one of the things that I'm gonna do to get rid of my corporate uglies. So that's why I'm giving this little bit of disclaimer. So yeah, I'm just gonna ask the cards like, what should I focus on for the rest of the week, and see what I pull. Okay, I'm not gonna do this on camera because I need my own time with God, the universe. You don't have to watch that. But if you do want to learn about tarot, I really advise you to go check out, just Google some stuff like how does it work, how to do it, because if that's something you're interested in and you may want to do the same thing, do that. And if you don't want to do this, another way to do this same type of thing is pray. I do that as well. You can pray you can have a prayer journal. So like, instead of doing a journal prompt, you can pray in your journal. There's so many ways that you can do this, but this is just the way that I'm doing it. So okay, I'll be back. I realized I should talk about the things that I like to talk about because I want to attract like certain people to watch my stuff anyways. So I'm gonna share the card that I pulled. It's the Knight of Wands, and this card basically is representing like, I have all these ideas, these dreams, these goals, and this card is giving me permission to push forward and go after them. I need to take whatever risk I have to take to get there, which is so fitting for today's video. Like, what the freak? But the risk needs to be calculated. Like, I need to think thoroughly about what I'm doing and don't just be impulsive and take actions whenever I feel like it. But when I have an idea or something that I'm excited about and I want to push through, work through it, think about it. Does it actually align with the goals that I have put in place? And if it does, then push forward and go ahead with it. So yeah, I just wanted to share just in case anybody was interested, because what the freak. But okay, tarot is done. I'm not gonna yay. I feel a lot better. Cassie wants to tell you guys too. Come on. Okay. I'm not gonna yay. I feel a lot better already. Thank you, Cassie. Thank you. I feel a lot better already, just like doing these little things to take care of myself. So I feel like the only proper next thing to do is try to keep up with these things, keep doing my hair, keep doing my nails, my lashes, my makeup, working out, eating healthy, journaling, praying, manifesting, being grateful for the things I have. Like, all these things add up to making you feel really good. So whether you're still at your corporate job, or you're thinking about leaving, or you have left, or you got laid off, or whatever you're going through, do not let the corporate uglies take over your life. Do not let them get you. You are worth so much more. So you deserve it. So yeah, the only thing that I'm gonna do is just try to keep up with this routine, just to keep my mental in check. And yeah, so I'm really happy that you guys came along with me to get rid of my corporate uglies. This was so fun. Let me know in the comments what you're gonna do this week to take care of yourself or get rid of your corporate uglies. And if you don't have the corporate uglies, how? Tell us in the comments, because a lot of us need help. A lot of us need help. But okay, that is all for today's video. I will talk to y'all in the next one. Bye. You wanna say bye, Cash? He doesn't. Okay, bye.